So how does Buffett operate such a large company with so many CEOs, so many things, with nothing on the calendar, nothing on the schedule? Because they know even if they call, they get no data. So there's no point calling. When he did it like that, what happened is that his time got freed up. When you see someone doing something smart, just incorporate it. I learned many things from Warren and Charlie, especially from Warren. One of the things I learned is to run an empty calendar, okay? Nothing on the schedule. Like Warren will show you his calendar for days and weeks. He has nothing on the schedule. He just comes to work, he reads. If he wants to call someone, he'll call someone, but there's nothing that at 10 a.m. he has to do something and 10:30 something else. He doesn't work like that. Neither does Charlie work like that. And when I saw that that's how these guys work, I said, that's really good, and I'll copy that. So how does Buffett operate, such a large company with so many CEOs, so many things, with nothing on the calendar? Because what will happen with him is some senator will call him. Mr. Buffett, can we meet tomorrow for lunch, for example? Or Jeff Bezos will call him. Can we meet? Okay? And what Buffett said is, you have to be really good at saying no. Really good at saying no. So if I wanted to fill my calendar, it's very easy to fill. Every day people make all kinds of requests. Okay? So I have about 400 investors, okay, all over the world. I can't even remember the last time I ever had a phone call with any of them, or ever had an email with any of them, or when I last met them. Okay? So I learned from Warren Buffett when he ran the Buffett partnerships. He told his investors, I'm open for one day of the year when we have our meeting. And you can come to the meeting, and on that day, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. And the other 364 days, I'm working, I'm not available to you. So if you want to ask me something, come on that one day. And I'll give you an annual letter which will explain what's going on. So Buffett said his communication to his investors was, actually he did two letters, a 6-month and 1-year letter to investors, and once a year an annual meeting. Now, when he did it like that, what happened is that his time got freed up, right? Because he doesn't have to, like, let's say my fund goes down 20%. I don't want to sit there all day answering questions why it's down. Okay, so actually what happens is, when the fund is down, nobody calls because they're very well trained. I spent a lot of time training them because they know even if they call, they get no data. So there's no point calling. Okay, so basically what happens is that, and I did all of that because I wanted to have a lifestyle which was set up so that I would do this if I was not getting paid. If I have to go to work and I have 30 calls to answer or a lot of emails to look at or whatever else, it just becomes a drag. So we don't. So I could not come up with these ideas on my own. I came up with this idea from Warren and Charlie, and I copied it. So one of the most important models that you can adopt is the model of cloning. When you see someone doing something smart, just incorporate it. That's a good way to go.